Palestinian trade union movement has issued an international call to workers around the world to throw a spike in the wheel of the Israeli war machine, to say, don't ship any bombs, bullets, tanks, machine parts to Israel. Let's crush their war machine. Don't provide them with ammunition, with the fuel they need. And workers have that power. We had a glimpse of it around the Iraq war, when Greek dock workers refused to load tanks to Iraq. Greek had to pull out of the war, support for the war. Workers in Glasgow refused to load munition trains. We need to see that kind of action on a massive scale. And we have to say that the Israeli war machine is very deeply embedded in our society. And we know it's embedded in Oxford University too. So we need to see strikes and occupations from students who say, we cannot carry on as normal while there's a genocide going on in the Middle East. We are not living in normal times when the people are being exterminated in front of our eyes, live on TV, with the support of our bloody political leaders in our country and in the US and across Europe.
Yeah.
We need destruction on a scale that they cannot ignore. Now they want to demonise us. Suella Braverman wants to demonise us as racist and anti-Semitic. Perhaps the audacity to stand up to a racist murder on a mass scale. Well, I'm not taking lessons on racism from someone who thinks you can build concentration camps in Rwanda and ship people there, who can lock people up on barges, who can build a detention centre in Campsfield and lock people up because of the colour of their skin. We're not taking lessons on racism from people like that. And we have to have an argument with the people around us who do not quite get the issue. We need to say to people, why are you queuing for your NHS? Because they're shipping the money to kill people in another country. They're murdering Palestinians with money that could be spent on reducing NHS waiting times. I work as a nurse. We've got patients who can't get treatment for 2 years. That's an obscenity in an advanced capitalist country. It's an obscenity that the money's been used to kill children. We have to put that argument to our neighbours and our friends who want to get us to say that the issue of Palestine is critical to the shape of our society. So one last thing, there is a call from Stop the War, from Palestine Solidarity Campaign. I can't remember all the other organisations off the top of my head. From CND, from Muslim Association of Britain, I believe. They want 1 million people on the streets of London, and it matters. It absolutely matters. We need to show this movement is not going away. And I will give credit to Oxford District Trades Council, the National Education Union, hopefully the postal workers. I know they put up for money for coaches. If we fill the first coach and people pay their fares, we can put a second one and a third one and a fourth one. Let's have a convoy from Oxford to build that march. See you on the 11th.
Burning shooting people that 67th of October was absolutely run out of control. They are randomly killing young men. They're not allowed to move about. They're absolutely terrified and they're just rounding up people randomly and shooting them in the streets, creating this feeling of administrative detention. Oxford Ramallah Central Association calls for an immediate ceasefire and immediate humanitarian access to Gaza and action for a sustainable peace at that point of human rights. We stand with our friends in Ramallah and we demand an end to brutal peace. We call for an elected representative to condemn the arrest and killing of children in Ramallah and across the West Bank. We have people over here in the summer from Ramallah, and I'm just going to read out a couple of messages we had. Two teenagers over, one young 14-year-old boy said, people in Ramallah are suffering. We are not either. What the people of Gaza have told me that we are not going to be in solidarity. Last week I wanted to go to school, but Israeli soldiers were all around the school, so the school didn't open. So this is affecting our daily lives and our education. 10 children have been taken to my school, and we fear for them, and look where they are, and they're all fears around the people don't go to school.
Okay, thank you.
If there's any school or college students here, we're going to have a meeting at some point next week to organise a strike or other action in solidarity with Palestine in schools. So please come and speak to me now or after the
We'll take one more before we join people around the world in a minute's silence at 1 o'clock. So I'm very pleased to introduce to you Daniela Hartley, who is a South African comrade who has worked hard against apartheid all her life and is now struggling against Israeli apartheid. Daniela will speak to you now. Thank you, my fellow conscientious objectors. Can you hear me? I was just saying thank you, my fellow conscientious objectors. As we march and stand in Palestine, we remember the inhumane bombardment been marching in every city across the world to save humanity. They have been counting their profits. Shame! Shame! I am one of the 9 councillors that have been signed. I have always been committed to the freedom of Palestine. Even as we entered the council in 2020, we issued a statement which said we, the Labour councillors and candidates who are standing for re-election in Oxford City and Oxfordshire, we stand with Ramallah, Palestine. This was in 2019. So it should be no shock that when we saw what was happening from the 7th of October, and when we heard what Starmer had to say about collective punishment, we said we would not stand for a Labour Party that is condoning I would like to reaffirm the fact that, having been brought up in South Africa, Israel was always seen as on the same path as the South African racist regime. I grew up being told that the Israeli government was a rotten government. And they have always proven that up to now. So now, I continue to call my friends here to continue to never give up, to intensify the struggle for Palestine. We must not let Palestine perish. We will stand up to Israel until the end of time. Israel is an apartheid state, and Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free!
Can you also join me in this old chant from the anti-apartheid movement where we used to say, isolate apartheid, sanctions now. Isolate apartheid!
Sanctions now!
Isolate apartheid!
Sanctions now!